And ang ideal ano po namin, personal complement is 46,000. So we are just a 56% ang amin pong naabot na personal capacity po namin. So we need more kung mapapagbigyan po, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we hear you. Due to the shortage of jail officers in PVCs, the PNP provides support, no, to BJMB and acts as jail guards in some cities, in some municipalities, in district jails throughout the country. May mga PNP personnel ba that are deployed to jails para to support kung talagang kulang yung inyong officers?
Actually, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, ang Philippine National Police po ay nagsusupport sa amin doon po sa mga high-risk facility namin, as well as kung meron po kaming escorting duties na hindi po kaya ng BJMP.
Doon na pumapasok ang PNP.
Doon po lang po sila pumapasok, Your Honor.
So according to the COA report, 336 or 69.42 of jail facilities nationwide are congested. The congestion rate could be as high as 2,141%. However, I have noticed that there is no allocation under your capital outlay for construction of new jails. So ito naging namin. So given the fact na 69.42% of jail facilities are congested, wala ho sa capital outlay ang construction of new jails. So what is the plan of the BJMP to address the congestion of our jail facilities?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. We have submitted an amount of 4.7 billion that is consisting of 44 facilities. Kaya lang po hindi po tayo pasama doon sa NEP, but we are asking Grindal just kung
So nasa proposal po yun? You submitted for the proposed budget of BJMP for construction of 44 jail facilities.
Yes,
so it was not approved by DBM sa NEP or lumabas kahit isa?
Actually, sir, noong 2020 until 2024, ang nabibigay lang po sa aming capital outlay is 39 million. Ang 2025 po, we're happy na nabigyan po kami ng 3.8 billion, but we need more. Kasi po yung po congestion rate na atin po mga kapatid na nakapit is 290% po. Ibig po sabihin, in layman's term, kung ito po maglalaman ng 100 katao, ay 290 po na persons ang nandun po. Kaya po kung nakikita po ninyo sa mga report in social media before, na palitan po ang pagtulog, but hindi naman po ngayon because of na-address na po natin.
So hindi na nangyayari yun yung palitan?
Hindi po.
Kasi hindi makahiga di ba? Oo. So yun naman ang nakakalungkot. No? We have to still be humane, of course, for our mga persons deprived of liberty natin. No? So hindi po in-approve for this year. Wala tayong may dadagdag sa jail facility.
Meron po doon sa ating PUNEP amounting to 155 million pesos, but medyo kulang pa rin po ito. Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Mga ilan yung 155, that's good for how many jail facilities?
Only one, sir.
Only one.
Opo.
Ang kulang nyo, yung to improve pala 64% or 336 yung congested. So ilan ba yung plano nyo sana this year? Yung proposed?
Kung mapapagbigyan ito, sir, makakapagpaluwag po tayo ng about more than 1,000 PDL, sir. And also, yung capacity po nito is more or less, ang area po nito is more than 35,000 square meters po. Kasi yung pagsukat po namin ng isa pong PDL is 4.7 square meters para po sa isang PDL. Yun po yung international standard, yun po yung nandun sa ginagamit po natin, which is also ginagamit din po ng ibang bansa, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, and it's also approved doon po sa ating facility development plan wherein kasama po natin ang international body na nag-aral po nito, yung 4.7 square meter per PDL po, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Can you submit to this committee yung pong bare minimum yung talagang kailangan kaya yung wish list nyo according to priority kasi because we want to address this problem. I'm sure Chairman Sherwin Gatchalian also would like to address this issue na yung overcrowding, no? Siguro yung talagang pinaka-worst, yung talagang kailangan we have to address this. Hindi na pwedeng nawala yung budget sa sa NEP, hindi na natin ayusin to. So can you submit to this committee?
Thank you very much, sir. I have this, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Para mahaba, parang grocery yan.
44 jail facilities.
44. Okay. 44 jail facilities. Ito yung talagang immediately, talagang super congested.
Yes, Your Honor. Ang priorities po namin is yung may mga last, of course, then yung pong top na congested facilities po namin.
Okay, sige, we'll move to another. Siguro kay Chief PNP na lang, I remembered you mentioned about the new construction of our new headquarters. Kailan ba balak nyo ito para we can already program or plan for it, yung bagong headquarters ng PNP? Same facility, same ano pa rin? Same area pabuha.
We're just pinag-aaralan na po, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, yung location because we have an option whether it will be constructed over 2,000 square meter or for 1 hectare or for 5,700 square meter. So we'll make a study for those options where to build inside Camp Crame. Those for the information, it's inside Camp Crame, Your Honor.
Because the current, medyo matagal na ho itong nyo, no? Current PNP HQ. Kailan ba ito ginawa? 1990s, 1980s? Medyo matagal na ho.
During the 19th century pa yun, Your Honor. And in fact, the building, we cannot construct another building within that building because masisira yung building. It's under National Historic.
National Historic Institute.
So, nakalagay po yun dun sa National Historical Institute where we cannot just demolish that building. So, it is our pride to have a new building with that amount at magandang design and with a good location inside Camp Crame, Your Honor.
So hindi pa yan this year, mga next year na. Wala pa yan sa no? Wala pa sa budget natin.
It's already been released, Your Honor. Actually, hindi lang na-obligate in the earlier years. There were naunang na-release po yung 300 and the corresponding next funding was ang na-release na po ay 1.4 billion. And so, until next year. And it is a multi-year contract. So, in the amount of 2.5 billion, makakagawa po tayo. And pinag-aaralan po kasalukuyan, especially we have our build design and build, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Okay, please let us know so that we can support. Of course, we want to give the proper equipment also and the facilities for our PNP to perform their duties. No? So, di naman ang natin po dito. That's why siguro before so we can already excuse our GPNP. Siguro yun na lang po. No? I hope you can submit to this committee yung inyong bagong program for the air unit. No? So, plano nyo, after that, kung drones na lang, i-dissolve na yung air unit. Di ba? But we have 39 pilots already. Parang sayang naman po yun. Because I was part of the funding to revive the air unit. So, yun lang po gusto natin malaman.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman, sir. In the long term, especially I have conferred or sinabi po na ating butihing SILG with regards to the reorganization of the DILG, specifically the agencies under the DILG, kung saan plano pong ilipat ang Coast Guard dito sa DILG. But it will take some time. But in the meantime, we will be holding these air assets of the Philippine National Police. Specifically, meron po tayong mandate. Kanya nga lang, these air assets are not suitable for actual operation, particularly tactical operations. Dito lang po tayo sa pag-transport ng ating opisyales particularly in the visit in order papunta sa mga regional offices. In fact, these air assets were supposed to be used in a visit in one of the island of the Philippines, particularly yung Kalayaan Island, wherein we cannot use these air assets, particularly single engine, and specifically beyond 2 hours. So, pinag-aaralan po natin yon, specifically yung pag-improve ng ating air assets, acquire air assets, meantime that hindi pa po natin mai-detonate or may bibigay sa ibang unit, Mr. Chairman, including option for rentals of air assets.
Well, siguro lang, because also I'm, meron ako little knowledge about aviation, no? Nag-flying school ako and I learned about flying. Ito naman mga Airbus, that's why it was the one that was procured, reliable, no? Kahit na single engine siya. There's wala akong siyang history na nag-quit yung turbomeca engines, no, ng Airbus. And, well, ang ano ko lang, Thai Police, Indonesian, Malaysian, sabi ko, they have air assets. And I think, kung may kailangan mo kayo, PNP, pakisama nyo kayo sa SILG, for example, yung pang-assault, pang-SAF, deployment, kung kailangan talaga ng Black Hawks, then you let us know, yung ATR for the deployment. But I think for now, I think it would be wiser to retain the air unit kasi nga po we will be acquiring later on. Siguro lang kasi kung nandyan lang yan sa hangar dito sa Metro Manila, talaga magiging pang VIP transport yan, sayang naman. But if you would deploy it to Mindanao, meron dapat meron sa because of the disasters now, no, sa Cebu, siguro Central Visayas para dito sa Visayas, Northern Luzon, para at least meron kayong air assets na nandun in case there is a need for it, no? Kung meron kayong operation, merong wounded personnel or disaster surveillance, I think you can still use this air assets. Siguro yan na lang, recalibrate natin. Don't worry about the funding. Andito kami to support the PNP. And we hear you that yung needs nyo, ATR, transport ng planes para for the troopers, kung may kailangan operation, assault, yung pong Black Hawk, kaya lang talagang sabi ko nga, yung isang Black Hawk times 4 ng ng Airbus ang konsumo ng engine. So, I hope you can recalibrate. Huwag yung problemahin yung, I know it costs a lot, but I think it will still be wise to have air assets for the PNP. Matagal kayo walang air asset Kaya, again, this was an offshoot of the Mama Sapano. Yung kainitan ng Mama Sapano. Kaya talagang nilagyan namin ng budget ito para hindi na mangyari. Kahit pa paano, pang extraction man lang, di ba? Kahit pa paano, we can equip all of this, all of these choppers kung kinakailangan ng additional equipment. Okay, thank you. We can move on. Next,
Chairman,
yes,
sa BGMP lang, I saw this data. I will flash it, slide 18, Carla. Na ang occupancy rate natin for our jails is about 227%.
290%, sir. Ang congestion rate po natin as of this moment.
290%.
90%. Your Honor.
So in other words, 3 times over ang occupancy rate, ibang congestion rate, no? Occupancy rate. Ayan, ito. 227, maraming data in total na lang tignan natin. 227 ang occupancy rate. So meaning, almost 3 times over tayo doon sa dapat nating capacity.
Ideal capacity.
But if you look at the entire region, lahat puro 100% No, so ibig sabihin talagang
Congested, Your Honor.
congested.
Pero last year, Your Honor, meron po binigay sa amin na an amount of 3.8 billion. So medyo ma-expand po yung marami natin jail facilities, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Okay.
It would alleviate po yung kalalagayan nila, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
And these are, yung hawak ng BJMP are PDLs that are awaiting their case, diba?
Those awaiting trial, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, as well as those sentenced with 3 years and below.
3 years and below.
Yes, sir.
In 3 years and above,
3 years and above, sir, it is transported to the Bureau of Correction, the Bucor.
the Bucor na, no? So that's the delineation.
Yes, sir.